Hello and welcome everyone to Gunpowder, Treason, No Plot. I am your DM and host, as always, Adam Cookson, and I am joined by my three faithful co-hosts, Matt Dennis, Flo Dennis, and James Bunkle. Say hello to the internet.
Hello, Internet.
Hello to the internet.
Yeah, I'm back, so you're not going to get that out of me. Sorry.
Don't worry, it will eventually seep into your mind.
You can try. It's been like 2 years now.
Yeah,
We'll see. I know. But Bunkle's fully into it, but even Flo's going that way. But me, I'm channeling my inner Tommy, and I'm saying no.
No means no.
Well, they will be reprising their roles as Tommy, the gunslinger rogue, Sophia, the fighter cleric, and Rogar, our resident paladin sorcerer. 3 players, 6 classes.
Yeah, why not? I think maybe we should multi-class again. Just like really sort of round out 9 classes. Jacks of all trades. Shit
Master
at everything.
Dying. So last week we found out what you guys had all been up to.
We did.
Summer break.
Yeah, you'd been keeping busy. Sophia had been training in the ways of being a cleric and being rewarded for her studious attention. She also got a brief visit from her brother, seemingly a bit more of his usual senses rather than, zealotous as he has been previously, telling her that shit's getting real bad, and shit is definitely getting bad in places outside of Varadin. Specifically, something's going on in the north that the Illuminated are interested in. Oh my. And you also translated some texts. You saw the sort of fairy stories that your dad enjoys. That's nice. And am I missing anything for Sophia? That was everything for you, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, no. I am missing something. You got a devilish offer.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
which you've taken the bracelet, but you're saving it for a rainy day maybe, or just pondering it, I don't know. But right now you have an express line to one of the 9 hells.
Do we know which number? 2,
Well,
1, 5.
666. Surely.
Well, if you think back, all those kobolds were shouting for Dispater, who lives on the 2nd level of the 9 hells.
It's not very high up then.
Nah.
Well,
You have to go very far to get to him.
do we go down or do we go up?
I don't know.
You go down.
Go down.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So he's not a good dude, but
He could
worse.
be meaner.
he could be worse.
It's just the little things, like he leaves jars of spread with the lid off, and
Oh yeah, and when he's finished using the knife, he puts it puts it back in the spread as well. So you get little grains of toast in your spread.
yeah, the little evils.
Yeah, it leaves the tops of ready meals on the sides.
Oh,
Peels it off. It's got a bit of gravy on top, and he just slaps it down on the side in the kitchen and walks away.
fuck's sake.
That is some 2nd level hell shit right there.
That's just Dispater's whole deal.
Yeah, that's his jam.
Yeah. And we also found out what was going on with Tommy. So Tommy has been doing a little bit of side training with the Watchers, trying to cultivate some relationships there. He's been building a robot, got to pick its personality, and hopefully that'll be working alongside you guys soon. And you went to the arena and were crowned the arena champion, picking up a little bit of loot in the process.
Yeah, some really nice stuff actually. That was cool.
Yeah. And you were also given a few tips about things that may be going on as well. Valman might be in a little bit of trouble, maybe, and the Watchers told you of a stash of treasure that some people seem to be looking for. At least that's what the rumors say.
I swear to gods, right? I was supposed to be the reckless one, and Valman was supposed to be the sensible one.
Well, he's a gnome with a moral backbone.
Yeah.
It's not always the best line of business to be in, though. And, well, we had a very brief visit from one Rogar as he returned from the Dreamlands, and he read a very special book.
We told you not to read the fucking book.
Right. Okay, you're complaining about me reading the book. The guy who, understands this shit more than the rest of you.
Yes, and that's why you shouldn't read the book.
That's why I should have read the book.
No.
You
There's
and
a-
books do not go well, dude.
Hey, trust me, this time it went very, very well.
Ugh.
and we're understanding that the completely insane guy understanding is not quite, doesn't fill me with a huge amount of
Confidence?
confidence, I suppose. Yeah, confidence. It's just
Look.
not great.
Look, just because I'm going more insane as we go along, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yes.
mean that there are not other benefits that outweigh this.
Yeah, I'm not sold.
No.
There's an interesting mechanic in the Call of Cthulhu game that the more you learn about what they call Cthulhu mythos knowledge, like the more you come in contact with these entities and learn specific things, the higher that stat goes up, the more your sanity goes down. So you trade getting all this knowledge and you just go slowly insane.
It's not even
Like-
going that slowly. Rogar's just...
Look,
Yeah.
other than the madnesses which have come upon me due to unfortunate rolling of D100s, I don't
Right.
think I'm that insane just yet.
Just yet.
Sure you're not, laddie.
Hmm.
Sure you're not.
And to peel the veil back just a little bit, when our resident crazy paladin read that particular book, he got sent something that, in real life, Mr. Bunkle has been going completely insane trying to read.
Yes, I have. Most frustrating.
So we're going super meta here. But with that little bit of recapping done, I think it's time we return. And, well, we're going to kick things off with, well, let's ask a question. Tommy, you a late sleeper?
Not so much anymore. I don't get the greatest of dreams at the moment, so I tend to be up kind of as early as I can really now.
Waking up in a bit of a cold sweat, but not quite knowing why.
Yeah, just vague imprints of something that kind of fleeting, and anytime I try and pin it down, it moves away.
Yes, well, on this very morning that you've woken up just a little bit early, you look around the room, you start doing your usual getting ready, and it's time to go down and get some breakfast. You assume Sophia and Solara are in their rooms, Rogar still hasn't returned, and as you're coming down the stairs, you hear a voice.
Okay, so free flourish guns are immediately in hand. Carry on.
Well. Tommy Corvus Hawkins. It's been a little while since we've had a good chat, you and I.
Oh, is that the voice in my head?
Well, you see, you've been very busy lately. Going off, becoming a hero to the common folk, then even showing off in the arena. Lots and lots of things taking up your time. You seem to be forgetting about little old me. I set you a task, and you utterly failed at it. You even begged for a second chance, and yet I don't see you going after it.
Do you know what, mate? I really have had quite a lot on my plate, to be honest. And you're not all that important. So wind your neck in and remind me what the fuck I said I was going to do for you.
Well, you see, I think it's a little bit late for that now. That's over and done with. You failed. Congratulations. So I'm going to change the game up a little bit. You see, Tommy, you and I have certain things in common. We're both killers at heart, and both damn good at it. And although my exploits haven't really been as impactful as I would have hoped given the oppressive regime in place, well, that's gone now, and I'm sensing an opportunity to spark people's interest. You see, the great god Baal loves a display and loves the ritual to things, and you and I have been going through this little ritual whether you realized it or not. And I think it's time that we finally see whether you're ready.
Ready for what exactly? And Ball. That rings a bell.
You can do me a religion check if you want.
I vaguely have a memory of Ball somewhere. Where did I hear that before? A natural 1. Wow. Nah, fuck it. Wasn't that important anyway. Bunch of bollocks gods, aren't they?
Baal is the god of happy fun times, and really he just wants to cuddle the world.
Yeah. I think, were you a good one or a bad one? Are you like the god of happy fun times, or are you the god of knob jokes? Are you Baal, or are you one of his fucking minions? Fucking god botherers. Get enough of that with Rogar.
That's a bit harsh.
You are a god botherer.
Yeah, but so am I now.
I am a prophet.
I bother the Whispering Man a lot. Like,
I don't bother him at all.
Can you res me, please?
Never. I have never asked to be rezzed.
DPS down, need a combat res.
Heals, please. Yeah. So, what is it? What do you want? Why are you bothering me? Fucking breakfast time.
Well, I hope you don't take too long eating, because everything is already in motion. And Tommy, at that, you hear screams outside your house.
At least I got my keks on this time. So I'm going to rush to a window and see if I can look out to see what's going on.
You rush to a window, and yeah, you can see out into the street. There is a number of people. It's still quite early morning, so this is like people going to work, going to get their food for the day, that sort of thing. But there's a little crowd that's gathered outside your house, and they are all looking at your house in various states of shock. They're sort of gasping and pointing.
So I'm going to shout up the stairs, Sophia, Solara, I think something mystical and fucking weird's going on.
Sure. And I came out of Solara's room.
Mystical and weird, huh? So it's a Wednesday?
Do you know what? I actually think it is. And then I kind of give you a quizzical look as you walk out of Solara's room.
And I throw you the finger guns.
Tommy's going to just pull the not bad face. Just like... Gonna have to make that little peephole in my wall bigger. So yeah. So they're all staring at the house. Solara and Sophia, I assume, are getting dressed and coming down to join me.
Well, no, we're dressed. We just...
Okay. Okay.
That's even more questions.
Do you know what? So they were staring at the house. Can I tell which way they're staring? Are they staring directly at the house? Are they staring at the window that I'm in? Or are they staring up or down or at the doorway?
They're staring directly at the house, probably towards the door, it looks like from the angle you're seeing.
Okay, so I'm going to wait till the other two are ready, and I'm going to pop a window and hop out the window.
Okay.
I don't want to open the door just in case there's something like directly there or something. So wait till the other two are there, and then you guys going to follow me out the window?
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
Okay, hop out the window, find out what the fuck's going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Solara jumps down after you. You see a few people like look in your direction, a little confused, but they all kind of seem in shock about what's happened here. And so yeah, so you go and look at the door. Then I take it.
Yeah.
On the front door, you see a few things. In the middle of it, you see a head that seems to be wearing a full mask, like a black one that covers the mouth with a bit of a hood that's clearly been torn off, like they've been decapitated. And you see two hands, human hands, one quite small, one clearly of an adult, and they are nailed to the door. Around the door, you can see smearing droplets of blood, kind of creating a circle. And I'd say, Sophia, you would recognize this from just your recent work in the sort of clerical order, kind of getting to know the gods of this world outside of Kalimvor. So you would recognize it as a take on the symbol of Baal, though the hands aren't usually there. That seems to be an addition, and I will share it with you all so that you get a nice little look.
Ooh, lovely.
So it's kind of trying to look like that. So they've smeared droplets of blood in a circle around the human head that has been impaled to your door, and you can imagine a hand at the top and at the bottom.
It's
Do
the
I-
signature of Baal.
Yeah, the voice fucking mentioned that. I'm guessing
What
he's
voice?
a god. Do you remember that voice I used to get in my head? Be pissed off about the time I got that mask on.
Oh, yeah. Vaguely. Yeah, that's Baal. Kind of, but the hands are a bit new.
Who's
Not sure
Baal
about the
then?
hands. He's a god.
I'm guessing a bad one.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he was a good one.
2 things here. Well, a few things right now then. 1, Sophia, do me a religion check, just to see
With
what you know.
advantage?
No, you got the symbol for free, but just roll me a religion, see what you know about Baal.
Okay.
Secondly, Tommy, you recognize the mask that the face seems to be wearing as a mask of one of the Watchers. And thirdly, Rogar, as you approach in the morning, your house is surrounded by a crowd.
Oh, question. You know the guy who was like getting me bodies and stuff while we were, when I first came back.
Yeah, you're having a little midnight snack.
Yeah. Is he still here, or did I have to give him back?
No, he works for the cult. He's
Oh,
doing
damn it.
things at the cult, but he brought you stuff.
God damn it! Well,
You wanted a little servant?
Hey, look, I just wanted somebody I could name Alan. Because, as I've said before, with a little help from Alan, we can die hard again. And I don't die, so I need multiple Allens here.
Yeah, I mean, I would have been nice to have a replacement for Sven.
Yeah, I was
Seeing as he
thinking that.
Seeing as he was a traitor and you had to eat him, which was fair enough, but because of
Things
all the
happen.
people you've eaten, he was the one that probably deserved it the most. But still, it was quite nice having someone cooking breakfast for me in the morning, so I didn't have to eat like burnt toast and like blackened bacon. Tommy's not a great cook.
I feel like Tommy just has like a sack of hardtack. And then that's all he
Yeah.
learned to make.
It kind of it sets me up for the day of being pissed off at things.
So I
Right.
see basically a massive crowd of people stood outside the house.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
I'm not really feeling crowds. I'm going to be fair. I think. Go on.
I was going to say, so you hanging back? Are you trying to see what they're looking at?
Well, no. I think I'm going to be kind of walking through and like, well, you'll just fuck off.
I mean, I'm gonna use the barrel of my gun to raise the mask on the face to see if I can see the face under the Watcher's mask.
Yeah, you do that, and you see the face of a young woman.
Yeah,
Do I
because you've
reckon-
never seen the Watcher's face, have you?
Do I recognize the eyes? Is it the Watcher that I?
Do me an investigation check.
Okay.
They all wear masks, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
a 9. Yeah.
With a 9, obviously the head has lost a lot of blood. The skin is very pale. The eyes are lifeless. Given that you've never seen her face, you don't know. It could well be her.
No, better fucking not be. Oi, you lot, piss off! Go on, go back to your fucking homes to go to. Some dickhead's desecrated our door. We're gonna have to clean it up now. We're gonna pay some fucking dude to come along and repaint it. So just fuck off before I shoot one of you.
Do these people start moving when Tommy says that?
I'm waving a gun.
As Tommy's saying that, obviously Rogar is pushing his way through the crowd. So I let you describe that in a moment. But you do see some guardsmen starting to head towards your house as well, and you see one leading like 2 others who look junior to him, and they're starting to try to disperse the crowd away and get people moving, trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, so I think the way Rogar's kind of making his way through the crowd, I'm being quite self-aware as I'm doing it, just because I'm back out the Dreamlands now. I don't I preferred being in the Dreamlands. I'll be totally honest. That was such a lovely place with lovely people, and none of these stupid humies.
You can always fuck off, mate.
But and plus, people like shifty little shits, really. So I don't know if I'd have to like roll, I don't know, if it's perception or whatever, to make sure that nobody tries to like nab anything from my pockets.
You could roll perception, see if anyone's trying to mug you.
Well, I was thinking I might use my conquering presence as I walk through. Just that might, I would expect with commoners, shit a few of them up, and possibly even the guards too, so they all leave us alone.
Yeah, I mean, you may use your conquering presence if you wish.
Well, yeah. The problem is, I think I only get one a day. So it'd be quite humorous to use it at this point.
Go on then. Explain to us all what conquering presence is.
So, conquering presence, as an action, I can force each creature within 30 feet to make a wisdom saving throw, and if it fails, the creature is frightened for a minute.
Okay.
Which then plays into my Aura of Conquest, which if a creature is frightened of me and within 10 feet of me, its speed is 0, and it takes psychic damage equal to half my paladin level each turn.
Cool.
So that you're aware, this will kill the commoners around you.
Yeah, you might not want to do that.
At least the closest ones.
I'm just firstly walking back in the city. I thought you were trying to keep a low profile. Hey.
Low profile, just one massacre a day.
Yeah.
Well, they shouldn't be outside my house, and plus, then like I can hang the bodies on hooks, and I can eat them over like the space of months.
You can. I mean, if you want to just roll an intimidation, I'd give you advantage against a bunch of commoners. Put it that way.
All right. Okay. I'll take that then.
If you don't want to murder them, that's up to you.
It's tempting, but question: with my newfound armor, my third eye technically is on display.
Yep.
Which for charisma checks gives me disadvantage. So am I rolling straight?
You.
Or am I still getting advantage because I freaked out?
Ooh.
I have to bring it up because it's true.
Yeah. And what I don't remember if that's only for persuasion and deception. I didn't know if it was all charisma checks. I can find out if you give me a moment.
See, I've just written disad on charisma checks.
It might be blanket, but let me check. Because I would have thought intimidation would actually help you, but what does it say? Extra eyes. Specifically deception and persuasion checks.
Oh, excellent.
So intimidation is fine.
Excellent. That's a natural 20.
I reckon they're probably a bit intimidated.
A man and a woman both faint next to you, and the rest run. The two junior-looking guards kind of stop and start reaching for their weapons, and their hands are shaking. And all you've done is kind of growl at them. And the head guard is like freezes in his tracks for a moment. It's like holding his hands out, like, "Hey, what's going on here?"
As he's saying that, I'll not so much take my mask off, but kind of lower it, so to speak. So I'll try and explain it to everybody. Everyone knows who Venom is, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen, well, if you've read the comics or if you've seen like the cartoons and stuff, when Eddie Brock kind of wants to speak, Venom opens his mouth and basically, shrinks into the neck almost, like the whole head and everything, so that you get Eddie Brock's head on top of the Venom body, so to speak.
Right.
But that's kind of what my helmet does.
Okay.
Sexy.
As Rogar growls and you hear the commoners shriek and run away, you guys see Rogar, and as he's done this, you can clearly see he's got like these strands of what look like metal going up his neck from his armor and like digging into his flesh.
Oh, Rogar's got some gimpy suit on.
Look, someone's fucking messed up our door. Where the fuck have you been? What the fuck is going on?
Hey, right. Hang on. Let me deal with the frightened people first.
Oh, you lot.
Come to you.
Guards, piss off. We're the heroes of Varadin.
Oh.
Fuck off that way.
I'm looking around to see if there's anyone that's looking at us. If you know what I mean. Not looking to run away, but to anyone that's
Sure.
looking a little bit
Shifty.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah, do me a perception.
With advantage.
If you're still using that shield, yes.
Yes.
With advantage. Your fancy shield, sentinel shield, whatever it's called.
Yeah, boy. I have pressed it.
There you go.
Oh,
13.
13. Looking around, the only people who are eyeing your group seem to be the guards. The two junior ones want to go and pick up the two fainted people and help them away.
Yeah, take him with you.
Whoa, hang on. Wait. Oh, leave them be. They need to learn. We're heroes, yeah? Just, like you said, you recognize him, yeah, from the arena. Just take a hike, yeah? See ya.
Do me a persuasion if you're trying to convince them.
Yeah.
Or intimidation if you're trying to scare them off. Still, it's up to you what tone you wish to take.
Oh, I'm going intimidation. I want them to fuck off.
Fucking guards.
Shit, it's only a 14.
Our advantage is not doing well today, is it?
No, except for one natural 20, everything else has been shit.
Yeah.
You start high and decline from there.
Yeah, I started on a natural 1. I'm climbing up that hill again.
The two guards, the junior ones, clearly don't want any trouble, and they're kind of already starting to back away. The more senior one goes, "Look, if there's been a problem here, we can help out. I do know who you all are, and I'm assuming you didn't do that to your own door."
No, look, mate, just go on your way. Have a word with Emmerich when you see him, and maybe you can pop down and have a chat with him. All right? But this is way above your pay grade, son.
I see. Look, obviously your little group has a certain amount of leeway at the moment. If this is a personal matter, I suppose I could look the other way and let you deal with it.
Yeah, nice one, son. Off you toddle. Cheers.
Yes. Just, could you at least let us know the outcome? That would save us having to file any paperwork.
It's a dead person.
Sure, whatever. We'll sort it and we'll let you know. All right, on you go.
He kind of eyes all of you and then signals to the two guards with him, and they start to leave.
I am giving him the stink eyes he leaves as well.
Fucking hell, well, at least there's some perks nowadays. Yeah. Brogar? What?
Yeah, bro. Oh, I see the door. Sign the ball, yeah. Load of murder. Yeah.
Is that what this is? Fucking hell.
Yeah, load of murder, god of death, violent, ritualistic. You know what I mean?
Another god of death.
This blood is going to take ages to get out of this door. And look, this better not be the bird I was making moves on as well, because that would be a fucking month's worth of good effort wasted.
I'm just going to say one thing though, bro. Baal, as far as my reading, he's dead.
Well, maybe it's not him then, but some fucking voice. You remember that voice? Where have you been? First things first. And have you still got the fucking bag of holding, mate?
Well, before you guys go into that conversation, I just will say Sophia's 13 with the religion check.
Oh, yes.
14 with the religion check. You know what Rogar said is accurate. That Baal is the Lord of Murder. He is fond of ritualistic killing. And as far as you're aware, from what Halson was teaching you, he's not alive and not around anymore.
Is someone trying to resurrect him or something?
Or someone has.
Is that possible?
But listen, we'll talk about that in a minute, right? Rogar's just fucking shown up on our door after, how long has it been now? A month?
Well, you guys seem busy, and I got busy too.
Fair enough, but you took the fucking bag of holding, and I had that final arena fight.
Well, it's just it's an unfortunate concept, but don't worry. I come bearing gifts.
You're not even going to
Oh,
ask him how his arena fight went then?
Well, he's here, isn't he?
Well, could have been not to the death.
Wait, don't. Was it not to the death? Don't tell me you pussed out.
I didn't fucking puss out, but I tell
He
you what,
won, motherfucker.
I wasn't dying for an arena fight, and I won anyway. How many times you died while you were off anyway?
Well, I don't die, so
Well, whatever you call it, when you cease to exist for some time.
Well, where I've been, you don't cease to exist. You wouldn't understand. You don't know where I've been, so
No, I don't know where you've been, but you come bearing gifts. You said, so let's go with that one.
Yeah, we'll go with that one. But quick, just first thing, the head.
Yeah, don't eat it. I want to find out if it's.
Well, if you let me eat some of it, and I might be able to tell you.
Can you just lick it?
Can you have like some of the neck meat then? Because I want to keep the face. And I kind of give Sophia the look like, oh fucking hell.
Can I do like a perception check on it to see how old it is?
Be a medical check.
Medical check.
Yeah, give me some medicine.
Wait, would I get advantage due to my grave nose?
I don't think you get advantage on that for a grave nose. I think that's just being able to find dead bodies, isn't it?
Yeah, but I didn't know if you'd let me bend it.
No.
Damn. You gotta ask. You don't get if you don't ask. Oh wow, that's a massive 4.
Wow, the rolls are just getting better today, guys.
It's definitely dead.
Yeah, you look at the hands and the face and go, it's dead.
I forgot about Rogar's medicine knowledge. I mean, the head is separated from the body, so probably dead. I don't really do human anatomy. He's like Zoidberg.
You do wonder if you could just find the body with your expert medical expertise. You would just shove the head back onto it and they'd get back up.
If you just push really hard, it'll be fine.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to take the head.
Hey, no. Fuck off. No.
What?
No,
What?
you're not taking the head. I need to find out if it's that bird that I like.
So yeah, but where are you going to put it? You're just going to like put it in your pocket and walk around with it?
I'm going to take it.
Or do you want me to put it in the bag of holding?
And then I'm going to take the bag of holding.
You're not having the bag of holding.
In the bag of holding.
You're not having the bag of holding.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Give me the bag of holding.
I'm not giving you the bag of holding.
Give me the bag of holding right now, or I'll shoot you in the fucking face.
You can try, but I'll cut off your head.
Okay, I will 8th level.
Okay. Okay.
Give me the bag of holding.
Tommy, Rogar, you're not going to give Tommy the bag of holding. Why don't you give me the bag of holding?
I'm not giving anybody the bag of holding. I'm giving the bag
Why
of holding.
the fuck not? It was mine originally.
Okay, I'm going to reach into the bag of holding and pull out a handful of tail meat.
Okay.
That can go in the cellar, mate.
No.
That.
I need a constant supply of this stuff. I'll keep it in the bag of holding. I tell you what, right? I said I'll come bearing gifts, and I will. But I need to keep the bag of holding. I'll give you the gifts. We'll still share everything that's in the bag of holding, and I'll give you the gifts. But I need to keep the bag. You can still put your stuff in it. Don't worry. Still use it communally.
No.
But
Because you fuck off randomly, like you just did. So give us the bag of holding back.
no. I mean, I'm quite happy to part ways right here, you guys, and you go and watch a girl and see if she's dead or whatever, and I'll go on my way. But I need to keep the bag
Why?
because I got the meat in it.
We'll carry the meat for you, and then whenever you want meat, you can give it back to us.
No, but you guys aren't going to collect like body parts and shit for me. Yeah, we all know how this goes. Yeah.
As you guys are arguing, Solara's just going to raise her hand and go, okay, so 2 things. 1, we all have a lot of money. We could just buy another bag of holding if it's this much of a fucking problem. And 2, At least 3 people are dead and nailed to our door.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that.
Why would you say 3? I mean, there's 2 sets of hands, okay, different sizes. And then the face could belong to the 1 set of hands.
So, are you going to take a closer look at it?
Yeah, go on then.
I'm gonna eat the small hand.
The
Can
small
we-
hand
we
could
look at
either
it
be...
first.
Yeah. They are nailed to the door, so he can't just... He'd have to rip it off. You can eat it afterwards if you want, but you might want me to describe it first.
Well,
Yeah, please.
So, one hand is covered with like a very dirty, partially fingerless glove, and it's clearly an adult human hand. The other one, do me an investigation, whoever's looking at it.
That'll be me.
Okay, fair.
Oh my god, a
A
natural
natural
1.
Wow, it's going well today with the rolling, guys.
Yeah.
It might be a foot.
Was any of you aiding on that, or are you going to do an investigation check of your own if you're helping?
Do your own.
I'll do my own.
I'll help.
All
why
right.
not?
Okay.
I'll give
Yeah.
you the help action, so you get advantage.
Excellent. It's a 14. Jesus. So much better.
14, taking a look at the smaller hand, initially you think it's maybe a child's hand, but then looking at it, actually you see a little bit of like hair on the knuckles, and you suddenly realize maybe it's a halfling's hand or a gnome's hand.
Oh shit.
Oh, I've wanted to eat halfling for ages.
Oh well, at least it's not a kid anyway, because that makes me feel a bit.
Tommy,
Yeah.
if it could be a gnome, we know a gnome.
Let me have a close look at the hand. Do I recognise the hand?
From your knowledge of what their hands
mean,
look like, it certainly looks like a gnome's hand.
I mean, does it look like Valman's hand? Because I've spent a lot of time building stuff with him.
Yeah, do me an investigation.
Okay.
I'll give you a help action if I can.
Yeah. Okay. A 9. What? Can we just
9.
quit this session and start again? Because dear God, I don't know what is going on with the rolling today, but
This is a comedy of errors here.
yeah.
A 9, yeah, could well be Valman's hand. You don't know. It's definitely a gnome.
Shit. Well, at least we got out the fact that it's not a halfling now.
True.
Yeah, it's definitely a gnome's hand. And the other hand, can I do an investigation on that? See if I recognise that. I mean,
Yep, sure.
We'll help.
I'd say you guys can't really help on it anymore because you looked at them already. So if Tommy wants to have a look by himself,
21.
Solara's...
Hey,
Oh, fuck off.
finally.
21. And no, we're not doing the everyone gets to help everyone concept. That's just stupid. I veto that shit hard.
I mean, unless I'm guessing like there's actually like a genuine thing that someone else could help you with.
Yeah, like strength.
Yeah, something like pushing a door or something.
Maybe, but advantage
Okay.
shows your collective efforts. But anyway, 21. I mean, you don't necessarily recognize it. It looks like a human hand, very similar to your own. As I say, it's kind of wearing like a dirty glove that maybe you'd associate with someone who lived in the slums. Like, it certainly doesn't look like fancy or anything. It looks old, well worn.
Callousy?
Yeah, a little bit callousy. This is someone who clearly works with their hands for a living. Maybe
Female
fights, you
or
don't know.
male? Can you kind of tell?
21, yeah, it's a male hand.
Okay.
Um,
Well, considering, Tommy, that someone was talking to you, I wouldn't. Let's go see your friends.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they're either making.
Oh, I'll say one more thing. With a 21, you notice there's something kind of familiar with how the symbol has been set out and the position of the small and large hand.
Do I anything more than that familiarity, or is that just?
It's just a little bit peculiar, and I would say both Sophia and Rogar know that the symbol of Baal doesn't have hands.
So what are the hands about? So these are obviously either threats against people I know or direct action.
Just.
Yeah, I know. Go on.
Well, no. I'm just gonna pull out a book that I have, which is it's just like a very old book of deities. It's not magical or anything like that. It's just a normal book. But this is where I read up about Baal before, which is why I knew that little bit that I did.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know if I could just have a quick glance at it to see if I can see anything where this kind of display has been mentioned at all.
Briefly reading back through the bit of the section of Notebooker on Ball, you don't see anything particularly about hands.
Ah, fair enough.
Is there any? Can you go to the glossary and see if there are any in symbols, or are there any gods that have hands in specifically?
There may well be, but none of the ones you know well. Bane has a symbol of an open-handed hand with like a gauntlet on it, but Rogar, this doesn't look like someone trying to create like the symbol of the Dead Three or something, especially because they'd be missing a symbol here if they were trying to do that. The only thing you really see is it's the skull, the droplets of blood around it, and the small hand at the top and the adult hand at the bottom.
Right. I need to go and check on my friends, but go on. If you can find out something about them by having a nibble, don't take anything big, obviously. But...
Well, what? Yeah, okay.
And we haven't finished with this bag of holding, but it's on hold for right now.
My God, I'll get you another bag.
Yeah, how much is a bag?
And all the stuff.
You can have your stuff back. I just want to keep my stuff.
Fine, I'm happy with that.
I mean, a bag of holding will cost you guys like a couple of $100 gold. You're fucking loaded.
Tommy
exactly.
is though.
Exactly.
I'm just annoyed that I didn't have it for the arena fight.
I to be fair, you knew that was coming up, and we are mates, and they were our potions.
Who knew what?
The fight. You knew the fight was coming up.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I kind of got waylaid a little bit.
Well, that's not our fault, is it?
I'm not saying it is your fault, but it's not my fault that I got waylaid. Look,
all I'm saying is we need another bag of holding. We need all the stuff so that I've got access to it.
That's fine. Why don't all three of us get a bag of holding? Solara, no offense to you, but you don't carry any armor, so I'm pretty confident you can carry more than you are doing, love. Just saying, So why doesn't everybody just get a bag of holding? Let's just do that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
good.
Right.
Anyway,
so
right,
I'm gonna just pass me the skull because she seems to be the one that you care about most. I'm assuming.
Maybe. I mean, she's obviously dead. The other ones might still be alive, missing hands.
Okay.
Cookson, would I have an issue with this?
It's debatable. What he's doing, isn't like necromancy. So you might have an issue on the sense of it is desecrating a body, which
it's already been funeral rites. It's already been desecrated.
Yeah, I mean, to you, this is more your personal morality rather than a direct slight against your deity.
I'm gonna let it go.
It's into our fucking door.
I know, mate. That's what I was asking. Mate, calm the fuck down.
Which one are we bothered about most?
Well, start with the egg because she's definitely dead.
Right. So I'll have a bit of a nibble on the head. Without destroying the actual facial features.
Yeah, what about an ear? Just eat the ear.
No. Nibble on the neck meat. Come on, there's a bit of dangling neck meat. That'll be fine.
I'll eat the dangling neck meat.
I do turn around because I can't physically watch this because I will throw up.
I mean, there's an element of morbid curiosity that keeps Tommy looking.
I am definitely making erotic noises as I do it.
Oh my God.
Just to freak Sophia out.
Yeah, I think I'm on Solara's, I'm turning into Solara and I think she's holding me close.
I gotta be honest, a little bit. I gotta be honest, that actually makes me, I actually find that quite funny. So yeah, Tommy's got that kind of big smile, like this may be a woman that I do care a little bit about. Definitely I wanted to get into her pants if it is the one I'm thinking of, but yeah, the way that Rogar's deliberately trying to wind Sophia up reminds me of the old days.
While Sophia gently retches, Rogar, you take a bite and nothing happens, which means that this is a relatively fresh death. Possibly this morning, just a few hours earlier, as far as you know.
Okay, so I'll relay that information back.
Oh, so you didn't have to do that? Oh.
Well, we know she died recently then, so
Yeah.
I need to get a shift on. If you
Yeah.
guys are cool with me.
Well, I think you should go by yourself, mate.
And you mentioned some gifts, Rogar. So while we're en route, because I think we're going to see Valmin first.
Well, there's a lot of ins and outs here. So let's get to Valmin as fast as we can.
Can I make a sketch of this face?
Yeah, certainly.
Selfie or something.
yeah,
Elfie.
Selfie.
an elfie. That's when you get
Elfie.
an elf, and then you like engrave a picture into their corpse. I don't know.
It's got even
Jesus.
darker, my love.
Yes, you can take a quick sketch of the symbol and what it all looked like.
Cool.
I'll tell you what. If she's doing that, I'll while we're stood around, I'm gonna flick just past Tommy the little pouch that I got with the dust of disappearance in it.
Ah, okay.
So, and I'll say, right, Tommy, for you.
What's
There
this?
you go. So it's the dust of disappearance. Essentially, you get one use, and within 10 feet for 2d4 minutes, you're invisible.
Oh, nice.
So just as something quick that I can explain to him while she's taking that sketch.
Cool.
And everyone around you in like that area is invisible as well, if I remember correctly.
Everyone within 20 feet invisible.
Yeah,
For 2d4 minutes. But it is one use and it's gone.
but still, it's quite a nifty little thing to have. I feel.
Mhm.
Yeah. As a quick get out of a sticky situation fast.
Yeah, and you being a rogue and all.
Well, yeah,
I expect you to be in sticky situations.
Well, now you got
certainly.
Mystic Step, haven't you?
I do. That's gonna be.
But
helpful.
Rogar doesn't know that.
Rogue
No, he doesn't know that yet.
Right, I'm finished.
You finished.
What do you think?
Excellent.
Can everyone just have a look? Good likeness?
Yep, definitely.
I assume we're bringing the body parts with us.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, really? I thought we were just... Okay, fair enough.
Oh, I mean, take a sketch of it as it's in situ,
Okay,
so we
fine.
know what the symbol looked like. But then, yeah, we're going to take the parts with us because
Okay.
I need to show the head to the other watchers.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah,
I'm not. I don't know about the hands. I don't know. Maybe Rogar can try and reattach them by pushing him really, really hard against the stumps.
I'm never going to live this eye thing down, am I?
No.
I can't even explain it. Just try and smush them back in.
I mean, I love in D&D when you're like you think something's a good idea at the time, but the trouble is it's on the podcast, so it's recorded forever. I mean, hey, we've all made some. All trying to explain that you were a cat.
Things we think are smart at the time.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you have sketched up. What are you doing then? Where are you going?
We're going to Valmin's.
All of you are going to Valman's?
Well, I'm going to Valmin's.
I don't think you should go alone, so...
Yeah.
I guess we can catch up on the way anyway. We can tell you
Yeah.
about what we've been up to, and you can tell us what you want to tell us about what you've been up to.
Yeah. All that loads of information I want to give you.
Well, exactly. I mean, you're going to have to tell us something.
Well, it'll probably take me the most of the journey to just explain what the Dreamlands is.
I mean, fine. Do that. Explain what the Dreamlands is on the way to Valmin's, because I'm sure we need to go a few other places as well. So there'll be plenty of time to catch up on the rest.
I'll do that. I'll explain what the Dreamlands is as best as I can.
So it's a real place. You weren't just having a nap, right?
Well, this is what's hard to explain. So to you, I would have been having a nap, but to me, I was having a nap, but in another world. To be fair, I've actually been there before.
All right.
In fact, yeah, you get. I won't bring that back up because it'll make you guys sad.
Oh, Anthea.
I didn't do anything to Ansia.
No, I'm saying, wasn't that where I was?
What? No.
Whenever I dream about Anthea.
No. Well, I don't know.
Cookson, I think it was, wasn't it?
Who knows?
You were definitely dreaming, but whether or not you were in the Dreamlands,
Yeah.
I'm assuming, you could have been somewhere else entirely. Who knows?
Who knows? Okay, never mind. Carry on. Is it kind of like how? Yeah.
It's like how can I describe it? Right. You know, like when you get like an air. No, because that's no. Well, you remember we went to the plane of fire.
Yes.
You know, because
Hot, sweaty place.
yeah, and because the guy who like ran the plane of fire, you know, died,
Yeah.
and then it turned out that I killed the guy on the bridge.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose technically that I had to kind of go through the Dreamlands to get to the bridge.
Right.
You know, but anyway, basically, if you think about where you want to go, then it'll take you there, and you know, it's quite cool. You know, I met some really, really good people. You know, I might sing some songs about them later. You know, I tell you a funny story though. I did see Steve. What a pussy!
What a dickhead that Steve is.
What the fuck? You saw Steve?
Did you not kill him?
Well, no. If I'd done that, then you know, I would have failed, punished, and you know, nobody wants to be punished. You know, but I've seen some more, some very interesting sights. You know, big snakes. Saw
Snakes.
saw something called Starspawn. That was pretty terrifying, even for me. You know, it was good though.
And you got some souvenirs, so fair enough.
I feel like your travel site review is lovely locations, mostly terrifying.
I mean,
Don't try the beer.
I'll definitely explain. I definitely will be explaining who Dr. Nick is and probably focusing on that whole Sarnath story because that was like seriously epic and it makes Rogar seem really cool.
you skip over the bits like the bad bits and just tell us the good bits, right?
Oh no, I'm definitely. I'll probably won't go too much into Varys until later because it's quite close to my heart. My bro.
Or Robert.
I'd only mention Robert for sheer hilarity at the whole Rogar thinks it's a tabaxi and slithering like a snake. I definitely would have to mention those.
Yeah, well, fair enough. I mean, to be honest, this doesn't sound very weird to Tommy because you know he had a dream and then woke up with some new stuff like a chair and an orb. So, yeah.
Yeah, I had a dream and I lost like some potions and shit.
Yeah, are you sure you just didn't drink some potions while you were asleep,
So.
Sophia?
I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, seems legit.
And to be fair, if there's one thing that you need to remember. Eat the meat, lick the bone. Eat the meat, lick the bone.
I don't get it. What's he on about?
I have no idea.
But yeah, obviously we're going to take the whole thing with a grain of salt because we know Rogar's, you know,
Batshit crazy.
Yeah. So we're not entirely sure how much of what he's telling us is true, but obviously he had a dream and he went somewhere and he came back with some stuff. So and all that's kind of happened to us before. So you know there must be a grain of truth in there somewhere.
I go towards Tommy and so like, do you think maybe he just ghouled out again? You know, went into the massive Hulk thing, raided some people, killed some people, stole some shit, and is back to normal again?
Yeah, maybe.
That could have happened.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he could have died and then came back as Rogar again.
I think we'd have heard about it there if it happened in the sea.
Well, it didn't have to be. What the fuck is he on about?
I don't know. But it's quite catchy.
Eat the meat, lick the bone.
Eat the meat, lick the bone.
You all start
Wait a
hearing
minute.
whispers.
Right, guys,
My symbol of Kellenvor just starts getting red hot.
we're getting pretty close to Valmins, guys. So yeah,
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Come on.
He better be.
As you guys are approaching, you notice that this area of the city is quite quiet, and you see smoke.
Ah, fuck.
Shit.
So I'm gonna start running towards Valmins.
Okay. As the group of you start running towards Valmins, you see the front of his shop has been vandalized, like the windows have been smashed, the door is broken open, and there's clearly some sort of fire raging inside as smoke is billowing out of the top windows. You see, on top of that, two familiar faces stood outside the building, both wearing full dark plate armor.
No.
and you recognize Reinhold and Orthus.
Oh, you fucking pricks! Right, I'm gonna shoot him.
As you're approaching as well, Tommy, with your high perception, you notice in a small outcropping of like shrubberies and things that are on the sides of the road to like kind of beautify parts of Varadin, you notice some movement. And I'm going to reveal a map to you guys, as we're probably going to go straight into initiative, I assume. If
Oh yeah, I need to put my hit points back because we had a long rest, haven't we?
yes, all of you have all your shit restored. You are 100% right now.
Excellent.
Awesome.
I haven't. Did I take time to quit? I don't think I'll use it right now. But I'm going to say that, Cookton, I did unattune my Ring of Fire.
Okay.
Last
And,
night you unattuned your Ring of Fire and attuned your sword.
which is
Okay.
now named Final Death.
I like it.
Yeah, thank you.
Very fitting.
Exactly. Took me all of 2 minutes to come up with that.
You came up with some other ones first.
Yeah.
I feel like we've got a theme going. Like Tommy's got the last rites, you've got final death.
Yeah.
You know, I expected like Wilson or Carl, Paul. You know,
her sword doesn't talk though, so you know.
Yeah.
I think you need a talking sword like yours to give it a person name.
even my sword doesn't have a person name. It's called Eclipse.
I know, but you could call it like I don't know, some abbreviation of Eclipse.
Stephen.
Alan.
Alan.
Everything is called Alan.
Hasn't it got like a girl's voice?
What is innate Allanness?
It's got a bit of a posh voice.
Okay. Yeah, you could call it Alan. I don't know. Clive.
No, Clive is who I was in a dream. Suck on that, Steve.
Oh, it was, wasn't it? Yeah. So I see movement in a bush. Where's the movement that I can see?
So you see movement just down there. So for our audience listening, that's like across the road from Valmin's shop. You see like movement, like the shrubbery moving.
Sorry, could you pinpoint it again?
There.
There it is. Yeah, lovely, cool.
Something
Right,
moving there.
I'm gonna be prepared for anything that decides to step out of there.
So are we?
But I'm
Are
not
you just
gonna
guys
acknowledge
going
you.
in guns blazing, or are you speaking? What's happening?
I'm gonna speak. Definitely gonna speak. Oh, look who it is! Tweedledum and Tweedle fucking D. What are you two knobheads doing outside my mate's shop?
Oh, you guys talk a hell of a game. When the last time I saw you, you were all crying on the ground, begging for us not to kill you.
Last time you saw us, mate, we've been in a fuckload of fights. We were at the end of a really long day, and we were all absolutely knackered. This morning, we're fresh, and we're going to kick 7 shades of shit out of your little black-plated asses.
Oh, that sounds so lovely. Too bad you're a little bit late, though. And he kind of laughs as he looks back at the building burning behind him. Shame. Apparently, you're running out of time.
Have you touched Valmin?
Valmin. Is that the little gnome? Oh, he's just burning alive in there. Tied him to a chair and everything.
Fuck you.
Right, what can we do?
And they're going to draw their weapons, so unless you want to do something very specific quickly.
I don't know if Tommy wants to try and run into, like, through a window or something that he might know.
Or is there a back door?
Beside the building.
Well, if we're going to do that, then we are going initiative either way. So let's get some numbers on the board, and then you guys decide what you're doing.
Okay.
It's 11 from Reinhold, and 20 from Orthus.
21 from me.
20 from me.
A fucking 6.
Um,
Good old Rogar.
Yay!
God damn it! I can't fight when I play with you guys.
It's true. You do get worse.
Well, I think
I do.
I mean, for one thing, you were like 1 level 8 with like some companions who were kind of, you know, no offense, but kind of.
Varys was of similar level, but not so much.
6, wasn't he? Or
Varys was level 7.
Okay, so he was only a level behind. That's
He
fine.
is now level 8, actually. He leveled up after his experiences.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, well done, Varys.
Hmm.
Fair enough. But yeah, in any case, you were significantly better
You know,
in terms of abilities and equipment.
heroes often are.
Yeah, well now you're in a pack of heroes again. So back to another team up. You know, you've been off on your own, Thor. You're back in the Avengers now.
Sophia, what's your dex bonus?
Oh, you don't know. Dex.
I assume it's higher than 0, so I think you go
4.
before Orthus. Yeah. Okay, so we have Tommy at top of the round, followed by Sophia and Orthus going side by side. Reinhold at 11, Solara and Rogar at 6.
All right.
You two, I'll let you guys choose. You want Solara or Rogar to go first?
I'll let you guys pick that.
Might as well get you in, Rogar, into the mix
Yeah.
because you're probably gonna bail in. So then it gives Solara a chance to be at the back to do her shooting,
Fair shout.
lob some spells and stuff. Yeah. Okay. So if I'm up first, I'm going to shout to you guys. There's some movement in that bush down there, and kind of point. And I'm going to have a scan and see, is there a window my side that I can try and jump through?
If you're going to try to jump through a window, there'd be one just down the side of that alleyway.
What, just here?
To the west of us. No, east of us. Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
to the
Yeah.
east.
I mean, I want to kick the shit out of these guys so badly, but I can't let Valmin burn alive. So it's a no-brainer. Tommy's not even going to think about it.
That's fair enough.
Just going to dive through the window and try and save Valmin by yanking him out that same window so he's away from the combat. And then if he can, charge back into combat and try and kick the shit out of these guys.
Okay, so you're going to run around the side and jump through the window. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 17.
17. You jump and kind of roll through the window. There is fire and smoke everywhere, so you are heavily obscured in terms of vision. And with a 17, you avoid rolling directly into any flames, but you will take a little bit of heat damage, but only a minor amount. 2 points of fire damage.
I should have given you the ring.
Yeah, but I would have had to attune to it anyway, so
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Why is it only 3 attunements? It's so annoying.
it's to make you
guys make hard choices.
juggle. Yeah.
Okay, so Tommy, you're going to start trying to run around inside. So I'll say use your action to do a perception check with disadvantage due to the smoke.
Okay. 16.
16. You try to pick your way through the smoke. You start heading towards the workshop, which is where the fire seems to be emanating from. And, well, that is your turn for now. I would say you don't hear anyone screaming or yelling, though.
Okay.
That's not good.
No.
Okay.
He might have taken some smoke inhalation. He might be.
Yeah, hopefully he's
calmed
just
down.
knocked out.
Okay.
Yeah, but do what I can.
And
Yep.
that's your turn then. Sophia, you were up
Shit.
first.
I kind of want to investigate the bush, but I'm not sure how to investigate the fucking bush. Unless I just go run up towards it. It just seems like a waste of, like, a round.
Yeah, these guys are going to come swinging, I think.
Yeah. Everyone's movement's normally about 30, isn't it?
30, yeah.
Typically 30.
Okay. Right, okay. Well, I will notch some arrows. Well, 1 arrow, 2 arrows. And take a shot with Zan's Resolve
Okay.
at the one closest to us, whichever he is.
Reinhold is closest to you.
Reinhold.
So you pull out the bone white longbow, watch it shimmer to life, and take your shot.
16 with 11 damage.
16 is not good enough. It ricochets off his armor. He's wearing that big, heavy plate armor, and yeah, this is not good.
Okay, so stealing my resolve because feeling a little bit rusty because I've been using swords mostly at the moment with training with Halson, and take another shot with the same fucking result.
What else? What can you do, Sophia? What can you do about a 16?
I can re-roll it.
Or you can add.
I don't know what.
Can't you add
It's been a
Reroll
while,
for-
but I
for a
believe you have
little-
superiority dice.
luck, or you can add a superiority dice?
That's what I was thinking. It's like I was re-roll it, Matt.
You can re-roll it the whole thing as a luck, or you can.
But no, I meant a dice. Sorry.
You can roll a superiority dice and stick it on the 16.
Yeah.
If you think that'll beat whatever this man's armor is.
Yeah, fuck it. It's a D8, isn't it?
Yes.
For you at the moment, I think it's a D8. It should say on your sheet.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
You
God.
haven't,
Yes, it is.
you haven't leveled up since then, and you're quite.
Yeah. Okay, so to the attack, I roll an extra 3.
So it gives
So
you a total of 19. A 19 is just good enough. You watch the arrow kind of arcs a little bit in the air and just manages to find a small gap in his armor on his arm. And yeah, he takes 8 points of radiant damage.
Fuck, guys, they are suited and booted. That's all I say. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. That is your turn done then? You're
Yeah.
not moving anywhere, you're not doing anything else?
Yeah, I will go a little bit closer to the bush. Sorry.
Okay.
There we are.
You just laughed at the word bush, didn't you?
Yeah.
God damn it.
You know what I'm thinking, guys, and this is just me, is that while Tommy is rooting around in the burning building, there's no one in the burning building because Valman's sat in the bush.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
At this moment in time, what Tommy would do is make sure Velman isn't burning to death while he's outside fighting some bricks.
Yeah.
Because Tommy doesn't have many friends in this world, and Velman is the except for maybe you guys, is the only one he really cares about. So
That's fair.
Right, can I go closer then to have a look at this fucking bush?
How far have you moved?
Right, okay, so far I was there.
You've
I
done
will just
25, and it's this bush, remember?
Yeah. So I will move just a little bit closer. How can I see much more after that?
You can see the same thing Tommy did, that like the bush is moving. You would have to actually go into it to see what
Okay.
if anything's
Well, I'll do that next time, maybe, possibly, if I don't die.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, and it is Orthus's turn. What's he gonna do? Oh, such fun things.
he's gonna be a dick, is what he's gonna do.
Hmm.
Orthus is going to run straight at Sophia,
Fantastic.
and he is going to try and hit you in the face with a warhammer. And Orthus is using a shield at the moment, so he's going to hold it one-handed and take his first swing. 16?
Fail.
No dice.
Shame. And second attack, 9. Total miss. Swing and a miss from Orthus. He comes down, barreling at you in this big, heavy armor with this massive shield, and just starts trying to crush you with this warhammer, but he's so slow and sluggish. You just sort of see through his attacks and kind of like matrix dodge out of the way of them.
There's a reason why they called us the heroes of Varadin.
Yeah, there is. Because
Oh,
we're
it's
hard
just-
to hit.
Hard to hit and we run away.
I didn't
Hey!
run away from anything! That's Rogar's remit.
Oi! I knew that was coming, but oi!
Sophia, I mean, I'm generally on board with you, but you did kind of run away.
Well, from what?
And Seer?
Oh.
Oh,
off.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm being fair. I'm being fair.
Once was
You'll
a
get it
third
tonight.
game.
Oh, will I?
Oh, God.
And here was me thinking that Solara was going to have all the fun.
Okay, so it is Reinhold's turn. What's he gonna do?
He's going to plead with us not to kill him, and we're going to do it anyway. Right?
So somehow
Maybe.
I don't see that happening.
He is going to... Ooh, he can just reach Sophia. So he's going to run over to Sophia. And as he does so, you watch as he glances towards the bush and yells, "Slow the others down!" And he's going to attack Sophia with his greatsword.
Ah, shit.
It's not Valman in the bush.
23.
Yeah, that hits.
And he's going to add his smite on top of that.
Paladin.
Yep, he is going to use his vicious smite ability. So he deals 7 regular damage plus a little bit of psychic extra on you here. 5 points of psychic damage.
Bugger fuck.
And then with his second attack,
Oh.
25.
Oh!
Oh,
15 points of damage, and you know what? What's he using these spell slots for anyway? If not another vicious smite.
Oh, cunt.
And that's 9 points of psychic damage on top of that.
Little help, guys!
Shit, they're bad.
I'm a bit busy.
As he yells in towards that bush, Sophia, you get a good view of this rather elderly-looking gentleman who's wearing a robe and carrying a staff. He's got this long grey beard, and he looks like he's just woken up from a nap. But he pokes his head out of the bush, spies Rogar and Solara at the back, nods at Reinhold, and goes, I think this will slow them down. And he's going to cast Ice Storm on the pair of them.
Absolute slut.
So, a hail of rock-hard ice pounds the ground in a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder, centered on a point within range. Each creature in the cylinder must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 2d8 bludgeoning damage and 4d6 cold damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. But also, the hailstones turn the storm's area into difficult terrain until the end of your next turn. So he's gonna place his Ice Storm. Let's say it's a 20-foot radius, so it should be up there, covering both Rogar and Solara. So, dex saves, please, as these massive chunks of icy hail just start smashing into you, Rogar.
It's a 16 from me. Oh, sorry, 17.
And a 21 from Solara with your bonus.
No, bonus is actually +2 now, so it's she would have rolled a 22.
+2,
Yes.
plus being level 8.
Because I got an additional charisma point with my armor.
Oh, it's charisma affects your aura? Oh yeah, because it's sharing your bonus, isn't it? Yeah,
Shared
yeah.
my bonus, yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. Rogar's kind of useful.
So, what, so you now, anyone within, how far of you gets
I think it's 10 feet.
Within 10 feet, yeah.
gets
Which-
a
Solara actually isn't, but she got a 20 in it, so you both.
a +2 to what?
Any
Dexterity?
saving throw you make.
Any saving throw you make.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm glad we didn't fight over the bag of holding now.
Yeah.
So that's, well, I'll give you the totals. That's 11 points of bludgeoning damage and 7 points of cold damage, both halved.
Could have been worse, but it's still not great. Especially with the difficult terrain thing.
Yep.
I'm fucked.
You'll be fine.
Okay. That is our old man mage's turn. Rogar, you're up, and you move at half speed.
Yes, I do. Unfortunate. Well, because I'm hoping she'll kind of repay the favor at some point. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Sophia.
Nah.
Because she's within 60 feet.
Okay.
You don't know I have that.
I know you have that, but I don't want you to die.
Fair enough, thank you.
This is gonna be the weirdest. If you do cast Shield of Faith back on it, this is gonna look so weird.
You both feel very icky.
You've got very different shields.
And then it's difficult terrain, so I'm gonna have to try and move forward because there's no other option really for me here. I can't hide in the bushes though, can I?
You can go in the bushes and attempt to hide if you wish. That'd be your action.
No, Rogar doesn't do stuff.
Not too stealth.
No, I'm just gonna try and I'm just gonna try and move. Well, I move 15 feet. Yeah. I'll move my 15 feet.
Okay.
Use any ranged attack?
Only spells and
Have you lost your dragon's breath then?
I'm no longer a dragon.
You're no longer at all. No.
No, I'm a ghoul.
Completely.
Well, I don't have dragon's breath. I've had dragon's breath for quite a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. I wasn't sure because I know you hadn't used it for a while, but because you had better stuff.
No, I have
You-
lost.
You can move one more space, I think, because you started 5, 10. Start there. 5, 10.
No, that's right.
Oh no, that is fine. No, that is right. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
No worries.
So, Rogar, that's your turn?
Yes.
Right then. Solara's turn. What's she gonna do? Ooh.
Something awesome.
Oh,
Well, does she go straight for the big guns?
does she want to
Help me.
save her girlfriend?
Hey, don't put labels on this. This is just casual, alright?
Labels
Oh my
might help
God.
right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say you want her to save your life, yeah? Yeah. Every time I've gone to a girl, it's just casual. They've just kind of freaked out. So probably not the best way to go with
Okay.
this.
I'm making this up as I go along, guys.
I totally want a commitment.
Or maybe I didn't. Whichever scares you less. Just help.
Okay. Solara, seeing that you're in trouble, Sophia, she is going to attempt to help you out here. And she's going to break out a spell that she's not used before. Because this is the 4th level spell she got when she leveled up before.
Ooh.
So she is going to... What's better, damage or trying to get rid of one of these fuckers?
Get rid of.
Yes. Well, this. I don't know. Bit of both, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I suppose if you get rid of one, we take less damage, so therefore it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, in the heat of the moment, she's going to attempt to take this mage off the field.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
She's going to cast Banishment.
Nice.
Piss off, ghost.
Piss off, ghost.
Basically exactly what she's going to do. So she points her hand towards the mage who popped out of the bush, and he has to make a charisma saving throw. So...
Please don't be a charisma caster. Please don't be a charisma caster.
5! That is a failure.
Ooh.
So, you attempt to send one creature you can see within range to another plane of existence. Charisma save or be banished. If the target is native to the plane of existence you're on, you banish the target to a harmless demiplane. So he's off to a demiplane. So he's very much a normal human on the material plane. While their target is incapacitated, target remains there until the spell ends, at which point the target reappears in the space you had. Okay, so the poor man Ellis, as is his name, is now banished.
Fuck
For
you,
how
Alice.
long?
For a minute, unless she gets hit and breaks concentration.
Fucking Ellis do it.
Okay, so with that, that's Solara's turn. She isn't going to move anywhere.
Thank
That's
you.
foolish.
Well, actually, you know how she does that? She can fly and she just randomly moves. She
True,
do that?
she could. She doesn't really want to get closer to the people stabbing people.
I wasn't thinking getting
I just-
closer. Anyway. Yeah.
True, she can move. She will float back 5 feet, a little bit further towards where Tommy went down the alleyway.
Cool.
Cool. So, top of the round, Tommy, it is your turn.
Right. Yeah, I'm still inside. I'm still looking for Valmin.
Okay, make me
Hoping I'll see him
another.
soon.
Make me a dex save throw and make me another perception check.
20 for my deck save,
Okay. You take
and
another
another
2 points of fire damage.
perception with disadvantage again.
Mhm.
An 11.
11. Okay, you do manage to find your way through the smoke to the workshop. You look around and you don't see a gnome anywhere.
Ah, shit. I'm going to start shouting Valmin and see if I hear anything at all back.
Start shouting Valmin,
Yeah.
and the only thing you hear back is the whirring of gears.
Can I shout for R4?
You shout for R4, and you wait just a few moments as the fire's getting just raging around you. You're choking with smoke. You kind of start calling out through this kind of fiery hellhole that the workshop has become, and you hear, "By Jove, the whole place is on fire! What fool did this?
Some fucking knobheads who are outside right now. Have you seen Valmin?
I'm afraid I have been offline, good sir."
Shit. He's not in his workshop. I don't know where else he might be. Is he likely to be upstairs in his rooms? Very unlikely. He barely ever went up there. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else I can do with my turn. Get outside now, mate. Might be after you in a second. I just need to check everywhere.
Okay, so Tommy, you are staying in the burning building, and you see R4 is trying to raise off the ground. Sophia, you are up next.
Ah, shit.
You are surrounded by heavy armor wearing sort of paladins.
Right, I drop my bow, get my sword and shield out, and then attack, I guess. It was, can I? Because I'm pinned where I am.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know how you can like rotate around a character without disengaging?
Yes.
I can't. That doesn't really work with two of them, does it?
Not when they're stood in front of you like this. If you try move around one, the other's going to end up hitting you.
Or I could go there. I could literally go one.
Yeah, you could sidestep in front of them if you wish.
Yeah.
Keep doing that for a round. For 30 feet of movement, just do it 15 times. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Okay. Yeah. Just get my rapier out.
So slinging their bow to one side.
I said that.
You did, sorry.
And
So you're pulling the rapier out. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
getting
they're not undead. Oh, I see.
the one at the top that I tried to hit last time and failed miserably.
Okay. So that's
19 and 9.
a 19 hits.
Yeah,
So
boy.
you stab forward at Reinhold as he just is trying to bring his greatsword round to hit you again. And he takes 9 points of piercing damage.
And I go again because I know that I connected.
However,
Oh,
as you hit him, he is going to cast Hellish Rebuke on you.
but I. Okay.
Though he is burning through these spell slots quickly. Fuck you. That's what he is. So Hellish Rebuke, something that downed Tommy once in the past for his sins. I believe you get a dexterity saving throw, if I can find it in my sheet somewhere. Hellish Rebuke. So you stab at him with the rapier, he points his finger back at you, and these hellish red flames just wash over you, and make me a dex save. He's just gonna cast it at first level.
16.
16, I think that is good enough to beat his. Okay, so I think you take half damage, so 2d10 fire damage. Would have been 17. Wow, so 17 halved.
Oh my god, I wish I wore my ring. So, seriously, fire damage. I just unattuned from that motherfucker. Oh.
You guys have the worst luck with tuning
Yes.
your resistances.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you hadn't and you stayed attuned to it, we'd have been attacked by ghouls and undead things. Actually, no, ghouls would have been alright because Rogar could have befriended them. But, like, I don't know, something else that's undead.
Yeah.
Like a lich or something.
So, he burns your ass up, but you're going for a second attack?
Yes, I am.
Which you've already rolled, in fairness.
Which I've already
rolled.
rolled because I saw. Well, the pain that he caused me, even though I blocked that motherfucker, causes me to crit.
For an additional
Natural
1
20.
point of damage.
Fuck you. All right, I critted.
Natural 20 with the rapier, so he takes an additional 12 points of piercing damage. Nasty. You see, your pointy little rapier manages to find all the little gaps in his heavy plate armor, and you're just like picking holes through his flesh. He is hurting a little bit.
Surge.
Yeah, I'm gonna surge. Gonna Hulk the fuck out to do 2 more attacks with my rapier because I gained purchase. I'm feeling good. 23 and 8.
23 is also a hit.
And my final, come on, Sophia. Ugh.
Oh,
Natural
wow.
1.
It would have been too good to be true, wouldn't it?
No, yeah, natural 1. That's just there. I did all right.
I mean, you could luck it, but is it worth it?
No, it's not worth it.
And so your final attack just sort of rebounds off a bit of his armor, and sadly, not enough to finish him off here. And that means it's Orthus's turn. Orthus, my boy, what are we going to do with you? He is going to, you know what, circle around Sophia and get advantage on his attacks. So, first up, with advantage, 14, swing and a miss. Second attack, ooh,
Oh.
21. I think even with your Shield of Faith, that's good enough.
21 and 6 damage.
Wait a minute. Shield goes +2, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Ah.
Shield of Faith gives you +2, but you could add, if you have Shield, you could add a +5 to that.
You don't have shield, though. Do you?
I don't have shield.
So it's a
Ah.
spell, unfortunately.
Bugger
Those are
fuck.
mostly healing spells.
Yeah. Cheers, though, dude.
It's alright, it's alright.
So 6 points of damage, and he's also going to add one of these vicious little smites on top of it.
Okay.
So double 8s, 16 points of psychic damage.
Oh!
Okay, I'm really hurt, guys. Someone help!
Well, I'll get there next turn.
He's on his way. It's just Rogard just slow running like Baywatch.
Yes, I'm totally hopping this up.
I'm also screaming, Tommy!
Man,
You never know.
Only can see my manly pecs under my armour.
Your ghoulie pecs, you mean?
Ghoulie pecs, yeah.
Ghoulie pecs.
Ghoulie pecs.
Your grey, unhealthy, pallid flesh. Sexy.
Got the little black veins and bits where metal now digs into his flesh. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the girls like, right?
Yeah. So R4 is now awake and off his workshop table, and R4 is completely under Tommy's control. So what is he doing? He is in.
He is gonna head out into the street to see if he can help out Tommy's friends in combat.
Okay. So he runs towards the front door and just makes it outside.
Cool. And let me have a quick look because I haven't really spent a huge amount of time looking at his abilities. His weapon is it's only close combat weapon, isn't it? Gunpowder spear.
Yes.
So yeah. So he is that's the end of his movement. He can't really do anything.
Seriously?
Could dash.
I guess yeah, he could dash. So he's going to get into flanking on Reinhold, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yes, that is indeed Reinhold.
Cool.
He is suddenly flanked by. You guys watch as this strange clockwork automaton runs out of the workshop, brandishing this long, kind of unique-looking spear. And none of you guys have ever seen this before.
Does he kind of vaguely look like one of the automatons from the lab?
He looks a little bit like those. He looks he's not quite as thin as the Watchman ones were. He's a little bulkier. He's got like heavier armor plating. He has like these spikes on his elbows and knee pads, kind of like defensively. He looks a lot more like someone designed this around a set of armor, but it's still quite flexible and moving.
So we kind of recognise the concept, so we're not completely freaked out, at least. Thankfully.
Well, except that they were killing you last time you saw them. But, you know.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Don't attack R4! Fucking idiot.
Okay, it's not my turn. I won't.
Well, I mean, I command Arthur to announce himself to my friends. Because I've done the movement, so I'm guessing you can do a free action to speak.
Yeah, sure. By Jove, what have we got here? Some sort of ragamuffins attacking the shop.
Oh, he says ragamuffins a lot.
We will quickly dispatch a mule. And he charges in behind behind the group. And just so you guys can see, I'm going to show you a picture of what he looks like. Because I think only Matt can see the thing.
Wow.
He's awesome.
He actually looks like really powerful.
He's not bad. I mean, he's not comparable to one of us, but for a clockwork automaton that's basically my robot homie, he's not bad.
Cool.
Okay, it is Reinhold's turn then. Oh, what's he going to do? Not in the best position. He's hurting.
Die.
But he also sees Sophia is feeling the pain a little bit.
No, I'm not. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. I could do this all day.
He says with like cradling broken ribs.
That's the only way you can say I can do this all day. Then you have to be like, covered in your own blood.
What's his plan? Does he try to finish Sophia? He doesn't like the fact he's being surrounded, but yeah, he's going to try and knock Sophia down. So he's going to use his first
No
attack
attack. R4.
with advantage on Sophia.
He sprinted to you from inside the burning building. Give the dude a break.
So with a 26,
I'm down.
you are down as Reinhold brings around his greatsword and cuts you across the chest. You watch as Sophia drops to the floor.
That's the second time they've done that, isn't it?
Yep.
Just as easy as last time. Come on, brother. Let's finish this mechanical creature off and get rid of the rest. Looks like their friends abandoned them to burn. And he's going to swing round and stab at R4. 9. Sadly is a massive miss.
Nope. No.
Okay. That is Reinhold's turn. It's my mage's turn, who is in another dimension. And now it is Rogar's turn.
Come on,
Yeah.
Rogar.
Kind of a bad situation, this.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Oh, after Alice's turn, his ice storm has completely cleared, so you are no longer in difficult terrain.
Yay!
Do you... I don't know if you want to let me know Sophia's down.
Well, I suppose I'd probably shout something of that nature towards you. You know,
Okay.
I think I've more likely just say something like she's down rather than, you know, going into a rigmarole.
And to be fair, Tommy is surrounded by fire and smoke. He probably wouldn't hear you anyway.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you want to, like... I know you can whisper things at people and stuff. Whether you want to let me know. That's all. I'm
I
not...
think he has to see you.
Okay.
I think the cantrip version, you actually need to see the person, right?
Message, yes.
Yeah, thought so. You have to
Okay.
point at them and do it. Anyway.
That's
right.
fine then.
Question: can I run up to Sophia, grab her, and dimension door out of there in the same?
Yes, that's perfectly fine. You can run up, put your hand on her dimension door out of there.
Aww, fun.
Yeah, you know, 2 days. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run up to Sophia, grab as I'm drawing Eclipse to dimension door, and take us. What do I say over to where Solara is? Yeah,
Probably still want to shield Solara.
I know, but that's what I mean. Do it.
Yeah.
I'll dimension door is to where Solara is. So we land. I don't know if you can see me.
Just behind that barrel.
Just behind this barrel here. Yeah.
Cool.
Just
Pair of you.
yeah, just to get her out of this situation. It's unfortunate for R4. I'm hoping Tommy can repair him at some point.
Well, let's hope so.
Maybe. Depends how bad he's fucked up, I guess.
Might be a might be a very brief introduction and then a brief exit.
Poor R4.
I hope not, because that would be a bit of a shame.
Yeah. Right, so Rogar, you run up, draw Eclipse, make that little dimensional cut through the air, and pull yourself and Sophia through it, appearing back towards the alleyway where Tommy disappeared into the side of the Gears of Progress shop.
Yeah, because I'm guessing I can't just throw Sophia through it and...
No, it's you are doing it on yourself and
Yeah.
bringing someone with you.
Yeah, I thought I read it right.
Okay, so that is your turn then, Rogar, right?
Can I still use the rest of my movement?
If you had any left from that, yes. If you
I
use
think.
15, and then
I
you have
use
15
15.
left.
So the 15. Yeah, so moving 15, I'll just move to the other side of Solara there.
Okay. Can I take up a bit of a defensive position?
Yeah, exactly. I just want to try and protect the women.
And you're showing you're still here, and like you haven't just fucked off entirely.
Yeah, it's true.
You're still about. You just moved the wounded member of the party away. So
Yeah.
You're still like, yeah, cool.
Okay. So that is your turn. That means it is Solara's turn. She sees Sophia go down and kind of screams a little bit, but then watches as Rogar gets her to safety at the very least. And that clears up a space for her to launch a fireball between
Yay! Yay!
Orthus and Reinhold. Yeah, she's going to go with Fireball. So, level 3 spell. And so that's a dex save for these two. Let's see how dexterous they're feeling.
Hopefully not at all.
5 for Reinhold, so that's a fail and a half. And for Orthus, 18 actually for Orthus. So Orthus passes. Damn.
Bastard.
What a dick.
Okay, so let's do some damage.
Come on, a crap load.
25. However, she is going to cast a sorcery point into this with Empowered Spell. So she's going to re-roll that 1 into something else, hopefully. Something less shit.
Not a 1.
Not a 1.
1 to a 6.
Hey!
Nice.
That's
6 times as much. You know, it's all good.
So that's 30 points of damage total to Reinhold. Ow. He is looking heavily singed, and half as much to Orthus. So he's not looking too bad because he's barely been touched so far. Let me just check something. This is important.
We all hate it when you check shit.
Just assume whatever's in our favour is the right thing.
Well, this is going to come down to range. That's unfortunate.
Is it though?
Left. Reinhold, you did not use his smite this turn because he knocked you down. Reinhold's going to use his last level 1. Actually, no. Fuck it. He's going to cast this at level 2. Both Reinhold and Orthus are going to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Oh.
So Solara is going to make me 2 dexterity saving throws. Her first save will be against the level 2 version. Second save will be against the level 1. So hope this first one goes well.
Yes.
15, which I believe is good enough. And her second save, natural 1.
God damn it.
So she is going to take some damage here.
Mm.
So the 3d10 will be halved. I rolled atrociously. A 1, a 2, and a 2.
Yes!
So she takes 3 damage from that level.
Yay!
Yes!
And as for the other one, she takes the full damage from 15.
Yay!
She's alive, but she's not well.
Yeah, that one singed her a fair bit. But Solara's not really been hit too much. You know, she's a little on fire. She can survive that. However, she is going to have to make me 2 concentration checks to see if that mage returns.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And so the first one, she should hopefully be fine on. Yep, perfectly fine. Second one, probably should be fine as well. Yep, okay. She maintains concentration with a 17 and a 16.
Phew.
Whew. Lucky for you lot. And with that, she's going to float back 10 feet.
Bye!
Right then, Tommy, it's your turn. You're still in the burning building.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you heard, Rogar, to be fair.
I don't know if I did.
I'm gonna say surrounded by fire. It's highly unlikely.
Yeah.
Oh, buildings probably falling and.
I mean, where else is there in Velman's workshop that I could have realistically checked? Where else do I think he'd likely to be if he was actually tied to a chair in here?
Given that the fire seems to have been started in the workshop, at least that's what you can tell, you would have thought if he was tied to a chair, it'd be in the workshop.
And that's where the worst of the fire is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fuck it. I'm going to bail out and hope for the best for him because I've got a feeling that my friends might be... I don't want to lose any more friends if Valmin's already gone, or he might still be safe somewhere. He's not where I think he might be. He's not in the worst of the fire, so I might have some more time afterwards. So, fuck it. I'm gonna charge back out and see what's going on outside, and hopefully I can find him afterwards. Hopefully I can dispatch these guys and go back in the building.
Okay. Are you going out the front door or the window you came through?
What's closest?
Closest is the front door.
Yeah, I'm going out the front door, and if either of them deigns to look towards the front door, they're gonna see someone, me, striding out, the edges of my long cloak just smouldering as I walk out into the street, carrying a rifle.
Okay.
with intent.
Yeah. So Tommy returns to the field. And it's your turn. You have moved and managed to get out the front door. What are you
If
doing?
Velmin is dead, I'm going to make sure my big dragon-looking ghoul friend eats your fucking testicles while you're still alive.
You might like that.
And I'm going to, if I can, take a shot.
Yep, you can take a shot with the rifle.
Yep.
Who are you shooting at?
I'm going to shoot at Reinhold, I think.
Okay.
So, with the rifle, and I'm going to put a grit point into it for advantage on the first shot. A 22 with 17 piercing damage.
A 22 is good enough as the bullet pierces Reinhold's armor. You see a bit of it shatter away and it just blows a chunk out of his throat as Reinhold hits the floor.
You better not be fucking dead. I meant what I said about his testicles. Alright, and whipping out the rifle goes straight across my shoulder, and the last right comes out from under my cloak, and I'm going to take a shot at Orthos with, my second grip point, why not? A 16 with 11. 16 is not good enough, is it? Bastard.
No, 16 is not good enough.
Okay, so that one just swings widely past, but hey, I got the neck shot on the first one, so. Killed your brother, come get me, bitch.
Okay. As you watch Reinhold drop to the floor and you shout that, Orthus just kind of, you see he doesn't really seem to talk much, he just kind of lets out this guttural, angry wail, just like, like it's just pure frustration, but Sophia is quicker off the mark, and that means y'all make me a death saving throw.
That's the first time I've ever done that.
Yeah, enjoy.
Yeah.
Maybe Solara can ram a potion.
Oh.
4. That's a fail. Even with Rogar's +2.
Yep.
Bugger fuck. What does that mean?
You have failed the first of 3, and if you fail all 3, you're dead.
What happens if I've only failed 2?
That means you
Fine.
need 3 successes or we're healed.
Okay. We'll see.
So, Sophia's breath gets a little bit shallower, and it is Orthus's turn. Ooh, what's Orthus gonna do? What's a smart thing for Orthus to do?
I mean, he's obviously thinking with clarity. He just killed his brother.
Oh, he's very angry.
Yeah.
And what is he gonna do while he's very angry? Well, doesn't have too much he can do, to be completely honest, and he can't heal his brother up, which is a shame. He's also, only Rogar's really in range is the problem.
Yep.
But he does prefer the idea of killing Tommy. Well, actually, that's the point. His clockwork friend is in range as well. Let's try this. There's no great way to get there without dashing. So he's going to have to dash. Right. Well, he's going to move slightly out of the way to avoid getting an attack of opportunity. And he is going to charge at Tommy and get all up in your grill with his warhammer and massive shield. But that is Orthus's turn. He cannot do anything else. R4, you're up.
Well, 20 feet into flank range, R4's coming to protect his master. So R4's going to charge up, and you need to ask you, how many attacks does R4 have?
It's 1 attack.
Okay, that's fine. Well, he's going to use his gunpowder spear two-handed then.
Cool.
And make an attack with advantage. A 23, but only 3 damage.
Ooh.
Not good. Never mind. Still,
Okay.
that's a hit.
Paper cut.
Yeah. Okay,
It's a
a
hit.
little bit of damage. So you charge up behind Orthus, just kind of stab him a little bit in the spine. Reinhold is out. It is Ellis's turn. Unfortunately, he's still banished. Sad times for him. So, Rogar, what you doing?
Yeah. I'm kind of looking at the situation. I'm thinking Tommy and the Clockwork Man have kind of got this whatever's going on down there under control. But and it'd take me 2 turns to get down there as well.
Unless you dash.
Well, it's still 80 feet, so I wouldn't get there in 1 turn.
Yeah.
Even with my berserker boots on. So I think I'm going to go back to Sophia and dap her up with a lay on hands.
Okay.
For I'll give her. I don't know. You're a cleric.
Yes, I am.
So
You don't have to give me much, mate.
I tell you what, you can have a 1. But
yeah, okay, fine.
You just lightly boop her on the nose.
but I'll boop her on the nose, and kind of as I'm like on one knee, just stood over and I bopped her on the nose. As you wake up, you'll see Rogar wearing the pallid mask.
Fucking hell! I thought we got rid of you.
So Sophia gets that when she wakes up. Rogar, you doing anything else?
No, Rogar is laughing his ass off. I'm gone.
That's fair enough. That means it is Solara's turn. So, well, she's going to keep concentrating on her banishment, and she is going to probably just shoot at Orthus with a firebolt, I think. Keep things simple.
Makes sense.
She's going to move out and take a shot with something simple that don't burn a spell slot. 16, though. That's not good enough. Sometimes. That means top of the round. Tommy, you're up.
Right, well, yeah, guns away because he's all up in my grill. He's charged up to me and he's growling in my face, but he's done nothing to me just yet. So, Element's Wrath and my rapier in hands now because, yeah, guns for show but nice for a pro. And Element's Wrath up first. Actually, no, rapier in main hand, I think. Let's do that. And with advantage, a 19 and 9.
19 is not good enough.
Was it not?
Not with a shield.
Okay, so second attack with the rapier. Advantage, a 27 and 9. That's more.
27 does it. I'd be very sad if it didn't.
I would be rather sad if it didn't hit. I'd be a little bit worried. And Element's Wrath in the offhand with advantage. A 20 and 8.
20 just hits.
And it's fire damage again, isn't it?
It's still fire damage, yeah.
Yep, that's fine. He has no special resistances, so he's looking quite hurt.
Okay, well let's try and finish him off then. Let's do a action surge, and we'll come back in with the rapier. A 23 and 9.
23, 9 points of damage. He is very much on his last legs here. You managed to duck and dive around his shielding and actually deal a significant chunk hurting on the poor boy.
Okay, so final attack then. A 28 and 9.
28.
Nice.
9 is enough to finally put Brother Orthus into the grave.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is hock up a big lurgy and just spit it on his face, and then I'm going straight back in that building with R4 to try and find Valmin.
Okay, so you two run inside the building. Well, you run inside the building at the moment. Okay. Sophia, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Healing myself. Gonna heal myself up and lay some hands on myself.
Just touch yourself up a bit.
Yeah. Or what else can I do for healing?
You got a few options.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, cure wounds would probably just, yeah, that'll do.
You can also do a what's the fighter bonus action?
Second wind.
Oh, let's just use that.
It's not much, but it can be handy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of, because I'm not used to casting spells yet, I'm gonna be like, and then use my second wind. What's second wind again?
D10 plus your fire
It's,
level.
it's in your skill.
Yes.
Your
Yeah.
class abilities.
D10. 9 plus
Or fighter level
6.
6.
Nice.
That's 15 points of heals. It's not bad.
Feeling a bit more spry, a bit more with it.
But I mean, like, I jump up and look at Rogar really weirdly. Is your mask still there?
Oh yeah. No, once it's on, it's like it's not exactly easy for me to take it off.
I go and poke your face because I'm not too sure if I'm hallucinating.
That's the return boop.
Ah, and is that all you do?
I
assume so.
think so. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else for me to do.
Unless you're casting Cure Wounds on yourself as well. Second wind is a bonus action, so.
Oh, yeah. Fuck it. Cure wounds.
Okay.
I mean, there's still a mage who's in another dimension at the moment, but he's still about, technically.
Yeah. You got a little bit
Yay.
longer left on that, unless Solara drops concentration to bring him back.
In the next
I mean, you
12.
might want to get in position before you did that.
Okay. You physician cure thyself and heal up 12 points.
And he would return to the exact same spot, wouldn't he?
He will, yes.
Eventually. Actually, yeah, I'll move so we're not all clustered together.
Normally a smart idea.
Yeah. I know you. We've been doing this pod for a while now.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could both go and stand and flank either side of him, Rogar, and then when he pops back in, you've got advantage immediately.
He's too far.
You could- Okay.
Unless we could dash.
He's not coming back next turn, is he?
Don't think so. I think you've got like
You've
3
got
rounds.
a couple of turns left.
Oh, okay. I'll start moving.
You can't dash at the moment, though.
Okay. I will see how far we get.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, that's your turn. R4, you're up next.
Yeah, he's going to follow Tommy into the building and see. Well, I'm going to get him to start investigating around and shouting for Valmin as well. See if we can work out where he might be. If he is,
Okay. Do me an investigation with R4.
Okay. He is not good at investigation. A 16 though. Huh.
16.
Nice one, R4.
He
He has a
starts-
-3.
So R4 spends his action looking around, and he looks into the workshop, and he sees the fire is getting worse, and he sees no Valmin. He starts looking up the stairs. He doesn't see Valmin there either, but the fire is still raging. And okay, so Ellis spends another round in a demi-plane, being sad. Rogar, you're up.
Well, Rogar's kind of forgotten about that mage. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. You know, I'm gonna break out the banjo. That's as well, and I'm gonna saunter towards the body of Reinhold, which is on the floor.
Okay.
As I play a tune. Eat the meat, lick the bone. Eat the meat, lick the bone.
Fiddle while Varadin burns.
Yeah, exactly.
It is Solara's turn. She is going to stand back a little bit so that she's not stood right next to you guys. And at the moment, she will maintain concentration, but she'll shout over, "Okay, guys, let me know when you're ready, and I'll bring the mage back so we can finish this off."
There's a mage? What?
He'll kind of be back soon on his own accord anyway.
Is he just going to be where he was before, Solara?
Yep, exactly there, and he probably won't be happy.
Who is
Okay.
he?
Did
What
you not
is
see
going
him?
on?
You know, he cast a spell on you, dude.
Eat the meat, lick the bone. Eat the meat, lick the...
So, as that happens, we get back to the top of the round, and Tommy is inside the building, and the fire is raging still. And Tommy, you remember one thing Valmin has in abundance
Gunpowder.
as the building explodes,
Oh shit.
and that's where we're going to end the episode.
Oh.
Oh fuck.
You know. What else was I going to do, really?
Well, yeah, no, I can't argue. I can't fault you.
I mean, I was hunting for my mate. I suddenly thought, maybe everyone's not having a great time outside, so I went outside, killed the bad guys, and went back in again. You know, got to try and help people.
Yeah, gotta try.
I mean, could
Look
you
where
imagine
that's
if we
got me.
didn't go with you?
Well, yeah, it wouldn't have been great,
No.
but I assume you probably would have done. You were the
Up
one
for
that
debate.
You were the one that suggested it.
Yeah,
I didn't
that
ask.
was- yeah.
And Rogar just carried along because there was nothing better to do at that point.
Pretty much.
He's
Yep.
just muttering to himself.
Eat the meat, lick the bone.
Yeah. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed. Or, well, this is Arc 2.
Yeah.
And that was Tommy, everyone.
That was Tommy. Bye, Tommy. Kurt's on a tour now.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed this episode, and you can find Gunpowder, Treason, No Plot on all major podcast providers. If you want to chat with any of us, we are on Twitter. I am there at @TreasonNo, and my players are there with their player names and GTNP at the end of it. You want to find out bunches of lore, pictures, things like that? Check out our WordPress website at Gunpowder, Treason, No Plot, or our Facebook group, also Gunpowder, Treason, No Plot. And I will turn you over to my co-host to say their own little goodbyes.
As usual, if you've enjoyed hearing my voice, as much as I enjoy hearing my own voice, you can find me on Lost Art Podcasting and Lost Art Wrestling Podcast. They are available on all good podcast providers. You can follow them on Twitter at Lost Art Podcast and at LOW Podcast. And maybe one day, you'll find me in the Red Scar Cafe on Red Scar Business Estate in Preston, Lancashire, the UK. We're still shut. Don't go there.
Stay home.
Stay home.
Stay home.
Stay home. We are a responsible podcast.
We do this online.
Thank God.
Yes.
Mm.
Oh, it's me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, signing off for Tommy for what may be the last time. Yeah, if you want to, maybe drop me a tweet. Tell me how you think Arc 2 is going to go for our characters and what you think's going on.
Because we have no
Otherwise-
idea.
Yeah, we have no idea. Well, one of us does.
I don't think
Otherwise-
he knows either.
I have absolutely nothing to sign off with this time. I'm too shell-shocked by the fact that Tommy's just exploded. So, there you go.
Fair enough. And for today's reading from the same book, the big book of things that would kill you,
Gunpowder?
is
Is it exploding buildings?
yeah, both of those things will kill you. Fair, to be fair. Today's letter is the letter C for cockatrice, which is a hideous hybrid of a lizard, bird, and bat, and it's infamous for its ability to turn flesh to stone.
That it
You never know.
is.
Yeah, might be handy sometime.
Great.
Hmm.
What?
Can't wait to fight one of them.
Well, thank you for joining us, everyone, and well, we'll see you all next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
I found this Theron black box. I thought you might want to take a look at it.
She hands over a clear rectangle sheet of black glass with smooth edges.
Oh, wow. This is really cool.
Where did you get that? You shouldn't have that.
I found it on a Theron ship that crashed.
Maybe I could take it to a friend?
I would use the word friend lightly.
Misha walks over to a small filing cabinet that's next to his bed, and he takes a key from around his neck. He unlocks the cabinet and he pulls out 2 black cases, which are both marked with Theron symbols.
As you place it down, it instantly lights up.
You know what this means, right?
This could be the chance we've been looking for.
That doesn't sound good.
Sons of the Fathers is a sci-fi horror podcast using the 7th edition Call of Cthulhu role-playing system. It is a Necropodicon original, and our first episode premieres on the 1st of March, 2020. We advise that the show isn't for children, but is great for those who revel in hapless protagonists facing ever-increasing bad odds. Sons of the Fathers, Boundless Space, Endless Horror.
Necropodicon. Hard to pronounce, easy to listen.
Thank you to Sirenscape for some of the music and sound effects that you heard within this podcast. They do amazing atmosphere and music, so make sure to check them out at www.sirenscape.com. Epic games need epic music.